On everybody, this is Nathan aka Nato here, and today, well, I'm live streaming, but that, okay, I don't know why I did my intro on a live stream, but it's grand, okay. I'm gonna try and stream for the next hour or two, come off, have a bit of break, and then I'm gonna start live streaming again. So, I hope you can tell that we're playing, oh, toolbox, perfect. Right, there's a spot here, okay, and this spot is perfect. Right, this spot right here is like insanely good, and on either four of those beams, or on the other side where the blue tarp is. But what I'm gonna do is, since I have one of the smallest items in the game, or not in the game, but in this on this map, let's say, I'm gonna try, and as soon as it hits a minute 30, I'm gonna stop hiding, and I'm just gonna try and distract people and irritate them. And there's also another spot I wouldn't mind showing you as well, but I think at 2 minutes I'll go and show you, just because like there's no point giving my position away this early, like. There's a fella right there, let's see. Okay, in the factory across the road, one just outside there, okay. And then I think there's one back in the spawns. Prop Hunt is extremely fun to play, but not fun to watch. But I think if I make it into a challenge, it might be a bit more enjoyable. I want to go running around. Right, the next game after this, no matter what I spawn in as, that's what I have to stay as. So if I spawn in as a car, I have to stay as the car. And if I spawn in as something really small, what I'm gonna do is I'll show you a spot over here. Make sure the coast is clear. Right, this is a really good spot. Right, if you can be like something small, even I hit it as a car up here. I have that clip saved actually. They found me at about 130 here, but if I was a smaller item, I would have not been found, if that makes sense. But this is a really good spot up here. You can't get up there, unfortunately, but you can go in here as well, which is a good spot. Right there. No! Yo, there was like 0.5 seconds left. Shit! Yo. That was fun. Whew. If there's anyone with a PS4 and NWR, feel free to join and we can do custom games, and if we can get a few more people in, we can do 1v1s or teams or some shit like that. It'd be really, really fun. The one thing I don't like about this game though is you should be able to have a party of 6. Like, you and 5 other friends are hiding, and then obviously just randomers are then trying to find you and stuff. So I don't get why they made it a one person party only. Like, I'm gonna go to the hardest places first. Shit, I didn't run. That's grand. Best thing to do in this game is if you're running for a while, turn around. See, like that, he was at an angle, and usually if you're beside something you should kind of try and match up with it. And if someone's right beside you when you whistle, you should run like you're on fire. Like, get out of that area. Ooh. Oh, this wouldn't be a bad spot to go, actually. Here to stay here, or... No, you can't get up there, but... Yeah, there's a fella over here. Right, where I'm gonna stand... How the feck did I not get him?
Good job, team. Get ready for the next round.
Jesus, I thought like that, the position of that fella there was actually perfect. Did anybody hear a beat in the background of that? Oh, I probably maybe in shoot or something, but right. For this round, I'm just gonna, whatever I spawn in as, so in this case it's a toolbox, is what I'm gonna have to go as, let's say. Right, let's go like that. And I'll do the same thing at like a minute or so. If you haven't played this game yet, see up in the top right hand corner, there's whistle in, and it'll say a certain amount of seconds. It's every 20 seconds you and the other props whistle, and that kind of gives the hunters like an indication to where you might be. And the louder and the like quieter the whistle and all that is, you'll hear a whistle. See, yeah, if you heard that, that was me whistling. Every time, like say if the whistle's louder or softer, that's how you know, like if you're closer or further away, then you need to try find them and stuff like that. There's some stupid things, and then there's some really cool things as well. The only thing I worked out yesterday was match slope, and that was kind of it. That was the only bit that confused me. You can see a box there. He's kind of just moving. Not a single hunter has come through this area. So if you're wearing headphones, you should be able to hear that over in this direction to my left. There's a guy in like our spawn. There's one guy in the room here with me. I think there's a guy in the factory across the road. And I don't know where the other two are, but yeah. It's kind of easy to locate them by the whistling. There's one. There's the other. There you go. Right, I think I'm gonna start running now. Yeah, I think there's a guy here, like with me.
Time is running out.
There's some really jammy spots, like if you're the toolbox you can go underneath there. There's only one hunter, that's... I was thinking, why is it so easy? I think I'll go and find the hunter myself. There he is. Or if you also want to troll people by like moving after the victory comes up and all that, yeah. One thing that you can do is if you hit whatever your controls are, obviously, R2 is how you lock positions. So once like the victory comes up, you're locked in place. But if you hit the lock button again, it unlocks you, and then you can just kind of move around and stuff. So what I always do is try to troll the shit out of people, which it is pretty funny, but yeah. And this game mode is actually, it's genuinely boring to like stream. I think I'm just gonna end this and actually do a proper live stream later today. This has been Nathan, aka Nato. This is kind of like one of the shortest live streams I've ever done, but yeah, just trying to set up everything for later anyway, so it's kind of like a test. But this has been Nathan, aka Nato. Peace. Wrong button.